Hey, this is Anthony Trucks, former NFL player, speaker, author, and founder of Trust Your Hustle. And I have a question to ask you that hopefully you can think about is, do you feel like you may be stuck in neutral? Think about that. Like, do you feel like somewhere in your life you're stuck at this place where you're not moving anywhere? You're kind of just coasting and floating, and you don't feel like you're in very good control of your life. Like maybe you have a job that's decent, you're kind of a good relationship, but there's things you want more. Maybe you have this deep desire to do something different, but you feel like you're stuck in neutral. I felt like that at one point in my life. I owned a gym, I was traveling and speaking, I was successful in this world, I was consulting, and I felt good, but I didn't wake up every day feeling like I was in control. I felt like I was being dragged along in my life, and from the outside looking in, it looked successful, but I didn't feel like I was in the right control of my life. I didn't feel like I was in the right place. I felt like I was in neutral. And then I made a shift. And when I shifted, I basically was able to get a lot of things done for my life that got me to a place where I am now of feeling happy and fulfilled and abundance of happiness and abundance of joy in ways I never knew were possible. And it allowed me to then now travel the world and speak and help and give back in a lot of ways, like give charitable time to just kids from other countries. I get to then spend time with my own children and raise them and be a coach and have fun with them and what they do. And then also got to a place where life is free from worries of financial issues. And it was all because I got to a place where I realized I wanted to reach tens of thousands of people, to be able to share with them my life and my heart and my soul. And the only way to do it is to shift, to be able to afford to travel and give back, to be able to afford the time to spend with my kids and be able to afford the ability to give this to you in ways that the world never did for me when I was growing up in foster care. And so I want to teach you the ways that you can take that same concept and really in the life you have right now, put your car of life into gear and speed off the distance of success. And the first thing you got to do, you got to grab the shifter. Now when I say grab the shifter, that's the control. Now you may be in a place right now where you feel like you're out of control, but you must understand that you are always in control of your life in some way. It may not be direct control, but it could be the control of how you react to something, control of your emotions, control of your effort. And if you don't realize that, you can't move on to the next stage. So you got to grab the shifter and you got to start thinking about you are the one in control who can make the moves. Then you got to press the brake. Now the reason you want to press the brake is because you have to depress the brake to move a car into gear. Pretty simple. But this is where you can slow your life down a little bit. You slow it down, you start thinking about what's going on in your day, like how things are good, how things are bad, where you want to be, where you're at now, and you start looking at everything from a different perspective because it gives you clarity. Now the clarity is huge because it gives you a chance to plan and see where you want to go. Now, once the brake is in, you shift. That's where you take action. Now when you press the brake and slow down, you start seeing the direction of your life and where things were at. You kind of probably start creating a little plan. The shifting becomes the action to start pursuing that plan. If you don't start taking action, nothing takes place. But it's fine when you put something in gear, a car, it's not going to take off immediately. It's just going to start action a little bit and start slow and kind of coast a little bit, start moving. Then the next step happens. You press the gas. Now the gas is where everything picks up and goes. The speed of implementation, how fast you do something, is where you become victorious. If you're in a car and you're in a car race, there's other cars of life, other people in life pursuing the same goal, the fastest car gets the end result quicker. So the speed of implementation of your plan will deem you the one that can win, that have success, to be able to reach the goal you want for your life. So you must press the gas and speed off to where you want to get to, which is putting more force, more effort, more focus behind the direction you're already traveling. But realize this, at the speed you're going to hit turns. There'll be lefts, there'll be rights, there'll be speed bumps, but you still have one more thing you can use, your steering wheel. Now the steering wheel becomes your way to shift and glide through traffic, to hit turns when you have to hit turns, to go where you direct your own life, and that you will always have control of. So you can see that, hey, maybe you wanted to go this direction and it said right, but you made a right and all of a sudden, hey, I'm going the wrong way. You can take your steering wheel and you can turn your life back around because you have control of all of that. So for you, step back and realize that you must always keep in mind that although something may not be perfect, you may not be in the right place you want for your life, you always have control of the steering wheel. Now you're probably thinking to yourself right now, it's tough, the speed of life is hard, I can't keep the thing going that way, but you really have a choice to make. You can be the person that's in control of your life, driving where you want to go, or sit beside of the road and wait for somebody else to pick you up and drag you along with them, because they're going to go a place they want to go, and it may not be where you want to go. So in your life, you start thinking about where you're kind of just stuck in neutral. This is where you can put yourself into gear, take back your life, own it, and then move in the right direction for yourself. Speed off into the distance, which is your successful future. Now, if you'd like to learn how to do this, how to be able to take the steps to go that direction, I have a really cool thing I've made just for you. It's a simple tool you can apply to your life that allows you to make the progress that you're talking about, or I'm talking about right now, to get you to the end result, to be able to find the plan, be able to shift the gear, to be able to speed off and then have the control of your life as you go. So if you want to get that, all you have to do is click the button you see in this video, or click the link that you see in the bio or the body of this post, and be able to go there and get it right now immediately. So I hope you like this video. I challenge you to apply it to your life now. Like, don't wait, apply these concepts now. And as always, remember, you can trust your hustle to live an unexpected life.